Hey y'all, what's up? It's Andrew, aka Ambitious Drew. Um, I'm sorry if I sound a little weird. My tonsils are still swollen. I am going to be using the my new palette by Makeup Revolution. It's the Alexis Stone palette. I honestly forgot that I was gonna film and just started doing my makeup. So I started out using this blue and this red up here. This is an all matte palette. It is so gorgeous. It's just pressed pigment. That's what it is. And I've never used a pressed pigment palette before. So this is exciting. So I'm just taking that red shade and I am blending it in with that blue. You're going to want to keep blending and blending and blending. Blending is your best friend when you're doing your makeup. So I'm taking this red shade right here in my Alexis Stone palette. Again, hey guys, to everybody that's joining again, if I sound weird, my tonsils are swollen, so it's a little hard for me to talk. So I'm just taking that red shade here and this blue shade here and kind of blending the two together. And I'm just following the natural pattern of my eye shape. And then I'm going to fan this out into a V. And when you use a pressed pigment palette like this, be careful of how much you actually use because it's all like this is all color. And like if you mix the two, if you mix them, you can create a whole new color. So now I'm going to go back into this deep blue shade right here. And then I'm going to tuck it where the two colors meet. I'm just going to tuck it into my crease. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me anything. This is kind of going to be like I'm creating a smoky eye, except I'm going to cut my crease. Just cleaning my brush so I can dip into another shade. I'm kind of struggling with what shade I want to jump into next. I think I'm going to jump into this yellow shade here. It's more of like a canary bling. And I'm just going to go over the red. And just keep blending. Blending's going to be your best friend. That is going to be your best friend. What are your guys' favorite makeup products? And do you have a present, like a really, extravagant present? Did you go all out for like your spouse, your brother, your sister, your mother, father, etc., etc.? Did you go all out and what present did you buy them that you can't wait to give them? I bought my cousin a makeup palette. And I'm horrible when I buy gifts because I want to give them to you right then and there. I can't wait. Like, I just want to give it to you. That's why I'm good. That's why I have to buy gifts last minute. Now I'm going to dip into this darker red shade here. These two. And I'm just going to go over that V. Hi, welcome everybody that's new and coming in. Again, if my voice sounds weird, it's because my tonsils are swollen. Now I'm going to dip right back into that blue again. And I'm going to tuck that blue shade that I used previously back into my crease. Now I'm going to take a black shade and I'm just going to deepen up that blue. There we go, honey. I feel like I haven't done a live video in forever. Like, I haven't been feeling the greatest. But I have so many requests from some of you guys on how I do my makeup. So I'm going to show you a couple of techniques. And I am going to show you a couple of the products that I use. Specifically, I get a lot of questions about what highlighters I use and what products I use to cut my crease. And by the way, this palette literally blends like a dream. I highly recommend buying this palette. It's the Alexis Stone X Makeup Revolution palette. It's pro pigment. It literally blends like a dream. So if you're a girl or a guy who wears makeup, hello, I would highly recommend this. As a makeup artist myself, this palette would really come in handy, especially with some of my clients. Right now, I'm just taking my time and blending all the shades that I've used previously together. It's finally starting to come together, child. Alright, I'm going to dip right back into that Canary Bling yellow shade. And I'm just going to go right over it again. If you have any questions, please let me know. Damn, I feel like y'all can't see me. Like, this is Lord have mercy. There, that's better. So I'm just blending. I'm one of the lucky ones who has a lot of ice face, so I'm just blending, and it looks crazy right now, but I promise it'll all come together shortly. Oh my god, it sounds so weird. My tonsils have literally been swollen for a week, and I've been on antibiotics, and them shits is not working. So this is kind of what I'm working with right now. I'm going to add more color, and I'm going to keep blending. Now that I have what I want, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to take my CoverGirl concealer. This is like one of the best concealers I own, and I'm going to use it's quick drying, so you kind of have to work fast when you want to blend this out. It's like a more white concealer. I use like 3 different colors for my concealer. Damn. This shit is amazing when you want to cut your crease. So now that I have like my desired shape cut out, I'm gonna start by using the eye toppers that I bought along with this palette. As well as working on the edge and making sure that it is evenly cut. Now I'm just taking one of the brushes that I've used to stamp the blue shade in and buffing out the edge of where I've cut my crease. I think I'm gonna jump into another blue shade too. I think I'm gonna use a lighter blue shade. Just kind of use that. So this is what I'm working with so far. That's how I've decided to cut my crease at the moment. I'm gonna take, this comes with the palette. These are eye toppers. They're more of like, they're not shimmers or metallics. They're more of like a glitter. It's hard to explain. It's just an eye topper. It comes with this palette. This was $25. It's a pro pigment palette. And this is $15, and they magnetize. So they go together, which I think is genius. And you get a big dumbass mirror with this palette too. Like, this mirror is huge. So I don't know what color I'm gonna use. So I'm not even gonna show y'all what I'm using yet until I figure out exactly what I'm going to use. I'm just going to take a packer brush or a packing brush, and I'm just going to dip into this one here. OMG. This shit is gorgeous. Damn. Oh my god, this shit is hella gorgeous. Hold on. I might have to use this shit to highlight. Girl, if you are a makeup lover, I highly recommend buying both these palettes. Damn, do you see that? Hold on. Damn. Oh my god, I wish I had like better lighting. But I took this first one right here. Oh my god, it's got like a purple pink reflex. It's super glittery. Now I'm gonna take the one on the far end. And I'm just gonna place that one right next to it. And blend the two together. Damn, that shit is pretty, yo. Like, on some real shit. That shit is pretty as hell. Now I'm using one of the shades as an inner corner highlight. And I'm going to take the one that I'm probably going to take the middle one, and I'm going to use it as a brow bone highlight. Like, damn, this shit is pretty, yo. Like, on some real shit. Oh my god, this is hella pretty. Even if you don't want this big dumbass palette, I highly recommend buying this. Like, honestly, like, this is a game changer. Like, look at this shit, bro. That shit is awesome. Like, off the chain. Now I'm gonna use the other, I'm gonna, dabble in the other eye, but because I put so much work in on this eye, my ass is just gonna use some basic ass colors. And, he basically, from what I understand, he designed this palette so, like, all the colors would go together. So, for instance, if you wanted to use the blues, you have your transition and then, it goes from lighter to darker. Because he likes to use one specific color scheme with each look. And so that's how he basically designed his palette. So I think I'm going to take this little fluffy brush here, and I'm actually going to do more of like a pinkish look. So I'm going to use the pink row, and I'm going to do as he did. And I'm going to jump right into this lighter pink shade here, and I'm going to use this for my transition color. And I'm taking my big fluffer brush, which is my favorite brush in my collection. And I'm just applying this into my crease. Damn, that is pretty. Like, this is pigmented. This whole palette's a fucking win. Like, I'm highly impressed. Like, if you're not a James Charles type of person, or you don't want to support him or his palette, like, this is like the step up. Like, to be honest with you, like, this palette is awesome. It's off the chain. It blends like a dream. Like, holy shit, these colors are awesome. So now I'm going to dive right into this deeper, darker pink shade here. Ooh, child, just poked myself in my damn eye. Just tucking that in my crease. Damn, girl, I'm in love with this damn palette. I'm gonna take this dark ass pink shade. It almost looks like a plum in person, but on camera it looks so different. And I'm gonna tuck that into my outer V. And this is a little too light for me. So I think I'm going to go into the purples next. And deepen this up. So I'm going to take this purple shade here. And I am going to use my brush here. I don't really know what kind of brush this is. This is like a packing and blending brush. Or at least that's how I use it. And I'm going to go into the purple pigment. I'm just going to stamp that. I'm just going to keep taking it little by little and just stamping it into my crease. And then I'll blend it. Girl. Yeah, that's more like it. I might take some of this black too. Damn, like this is off the chain. I'm here for it. This, oh my god. Y'all probably get tired of me saying this palette is off the chain, but girl, it really is off the chain. This is my first time diving into it. Damn, I done lost my favorite blending brush. Oh, here it is. My big ass buffer brush. Dumping right back into like this neon pink shade. And going right over the top of this. Going back in with some more purple to deepen this up. Mm. Damn, I wish this wasn't so hard for y'all to see because this shit is looking fabulous. I'm gonna take some of this black and deepen this up. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what I'm working with now as far as blending to get this look. I highly recommend this palette, to be honest. If you want my honest ass opinion, go get this palette. It's at Ulta Beauty. If you like color, if you're not afraid to use color, I highly recommend using this palette. If you're a girl or guy who wears makeup, you aren't scared of color, use this palette. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna cut my crease with the leftover concealer I have. Damn, I kinda need some more. I'm sorry, my dog is barking. That's really annoying. Okay. I'm just cutting my crease. I'm sorry if I'm a little, or if I'm a lot silent, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm gonna jump right back into that purple pigment that I used. Damn, can y'all see it right here? And buff out the edges. Ooh, I like it. Damn, I love this. This shit look good as hell, y'all. Hold on. Girl. Damn. So I'm having technical difficulties, so y'all gonna have to forgive me. Damn, this shit look good as... Promised myself I would stop cussing. This stuff looks really good. I think I'm gonna take a different color. I'm gonna take this color right here. Ooh. And I'm gonna place that in the crease. Damn, that shit look good as hell, yo. I love this damn palette. I'ma forever use this shit. Sorry, this shit blended like a dream. It's pigmented. I mean, the eye topper is flipping worth it alone. Like, oh my god, this is like crazy. Like, damn, bro. I am in love with this damn palette. I'm not doing my under eye whatever because I'm just going to take this shit off anyway when I'm done beating my face. But this is the finished eye looks. They're really dramatic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to brush off the excess powder, baking powder, which I left it on so damn long. My face is probably white as hell. So, let's see. Take my big ass brush right here. Start brushing off the excess powder. Ew. I used a lot. Shit. Alrighty. Now that the excess powder is off my face, I like to just go with the brush that I use for foundation and go across it too, just because if it's like a little light, you don't want a lot of kickback or, flashback when you're taking a photo. Because it'll make your face start looking like Casper the Damn Ghost. So now I'm going to take my Juvia's Place face palette, and this is what I use to contour with, and it's this shade right here. That's called Yara. Juvia's Place has a lot of pro-black imagery, so that's why I like it. And it's more orangey, so I basically kind of just use this to bronze. And then I take a deeper contour shade. Just to deepen it up and chisel my cheekbones out more. And I take this across my face too. In places where I've powdered. Just to dial down a lot of the highlighting. Now that I'm bronzed up on my right side, it's time to start bronzing my left side. I love this brush too. It's amazing on my face. Because I have such prominent big features. It looks great. And now that I have both sides chiseled out the way that I want to, I'm going to dip into my e.l.f. palette. And I'm going to take... Damn, can you even see it? I'm going to take a combination of these two shades. Just to deepen up the contour. So that's what I'm doing. And by the way, just because this works for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. We all have different face textures, all types of skin, genetic skin makeup. My skin's extra sensitive, and I have oily skin, so I tend to use a lot more powders than the normal person, especially if I want to make a face that's gonna last all day. Using leftover powders to contour my nose up a little. And then I like to use it just to get under my damn chin. Now I'm going to chisel out this contour with some baking powder. And you're just going to want to go right underneath it. That's what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to take some blush, and I'm going to dip into this little, it's kind of beat up, but I don't really use the colors. I just use the highlighting and the blush. And I'm going to dip into the blush. It's from Ulta Beauty. Should I just use the contouring brush? Ooh, child. I take my blush over my contour line. I'm going to blush over here too. And then I'm going to show you guys what I use to highlight. Girl. Alright, so now we're going to get into the highlightation. So a lot of y'all have been Facebook messaging me and asking me what do I use to highlight my face. And it is very simple. BH Cosmetics. This palette was $20. I think this palette was a little more, but that's because this has 9 pans in it and this has 6. Now, if I want to get like a highlight, this is a little broken up because I dropped it. But this is kind of what it looks like. Damn, can you even see it? It's broken up. I use this, and I also use this one. Damn, can you even see it? There we go. I use this one. For today, I think that I'm going to just go ahead in with my regular highlighting, which I use a little natural. One that would work better with my skin complexion. And I just blend it into my face. I really like, if I'm going to use highlighter, I like to just keep blending because I want it to look like it's a little natural. Like it just looks great with my face. Now I'm going to dip into... Damn, girl, can you even see that? I'm going to dip into this shade here. It's called Ethereal. You can barely even see the shit. Anywho, I'm dipping into it just a little bit. Especially in the center of my forehead. On the bridge of my nose. I use a combination of different highlighters in different areas. But I'm a highlighting whore, so I like to look like a glazed donut. Anywho, on to the next one. So, from the next... I think I'm going to take this highlighter here in my Juvia's palette. And use this on the left side of my face. It's more of a pinkier highlighter, which I think would work way better with my face on this side, since it's more of a pinkier, purpley look. And again, I'm gonna make myself look like a damn glazed donut because, well, one, I can, and two, I love, love, love highlighter. Okay, next I'm going to take the eye topper palette, and girl, anywho, moving right along, I'm going to take the eye topper palette, and this is what you guys normally see me highlighting my face with, and this is what I use just if I want to focus a pigment, and I think I'm going to take this one because it has more of like a pinkier reflex, and I'm going to lay that on top of this side. Oh my god. You're kidding. So this really does work as a highlighter as well. Wow. Okay. That's good to know. Honey. Girl, hold up. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, girl. I'd like to thank Jesus for contributing so much to, you know, the ideas that he gives people when it comes down to makeup. I'd like to thank Alexis Stone for these two beautiful palettes that, like, I'm not going to be able to live without anymore. I'm just dipping right back into ethereal, just to focus that on my chin and right here, my nose. And now that I look like a glazed donuts, face look like one of them laminated things that you put over paper. I look like a Krispy Kreme donut. Yes, honey, this is what I aim for. Now I'm gonna do my lips. I'm gonna show y'all how I do my lips. So, I take these two shades here. This is from Wet n Wild, and this is from LA Colors. This is called Caramel Cake, and it's a deep, dark color. Damn, this really sucks when your fucking tonsils are swollen. And I'm going to take it, and I am going to sort of line my lips, but I call it contouring because I'm going to take it, and I'm going to line my lips, but I'm also going to blend it. It's kind of hard to explain. Hold on. I'm going to take it and blend it in with the lighter shade in the center of my lips. So that's what I'm doing now. Sorry if I'm not talking. But honey, I'm concentrating. Hey, boo! How are you? Girl, when are you coming back? Taylor Lyles, when are you coming back? Okay, girl. Well, I'm going to mark that down on my calendar, and I'm going to hit you up. Because, girl, I miss you. Life ain't been the same without you. I'm going to. This is so ghetto. I'm sorry if y'all hear my loud ass dogs. That's so ghetto. But I'm gonna hit you. Girl, I miss you too, Miss Taylor. We had so much fun together, girl. You're gonna have to go to the club with me. Because I need a twerk best friend. I need a best friend that's not afraid to get out on the dance floor and twerk with me. And I know you will, girl. Yes, girl. Hit me up, girl. There ain't nobody around here like us. With us, it's what you see is what you get. That's why I respected you so much, honestly. Because you never changed for anybody. You are who you are. Thank you, boo. Sorry if I'm not so talkative, girl. This should be giving me anxiety. Gotta make sure this shit is right. Okay. Now that that's done, I'm gonna take this lighter color here. I'm gonna put this in the center of my lips. And take my finger and just blend the two shades together. Mm. Like so. Now I'm going to take this gloss. It's more of like like a liquid. Fuck, what am I thinking of? It's more of like a liquid lipstick and a gloss combined. And I'm gonna put that in the center as well. Now I'm about to add some gloss. This gloss is from LA Colors as well. It's really sparkly. The only issue that I have with it, which, I mean, it was $3 for 3 glosses, so you can't complain. It doesn't pick up a lot of products. I have to keep dipping back into it. But whatever. The shit was $3. And it came 3 in a pack. Alright. So this is the finished look. Yes, honey. Yes, girl. This is the finished look. Get into it. Y'all let me know what your favorite side is. I took a lot of shortcuts because I still don't feel good. But I wanted to test out this palette that I bought. And I haven't filmed a video in forever. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to put some lashes on. And then I'm going to, start taking photos. And then I'm going to post this look on the internet. Mostly because I'm doing my lashes off camera because that shit gives me anxiety. And I don't want to accidentally glue my damn eyelids shut. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you, Taylor. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I thank you for all of your support, your endless love. It really does something to my spirit. It puts me in good spirits. I have a lot of hope for my future because of how much support and love I get from you guys on a day-to-day basis. Thank you so much, and God bless. Happy holidays. Bye now.